Welcome to another activity. Now we're going to handle activity 7, and here you can see we have a very different solid with many holes and multiple extrudes here. And let's begin how we can solve this. As now the units for this sketch is on inches. We're going to draw everything with inches and you have all the details available. You have to look at the orthographic projections available here. This one is your front view and the top view and the side view. And from the projections, you can have all the dimensions that you want. And how we are going to handle this sketch. Before you start your process, think about it and plan it so that you can solve it more easily. And here, if you check the output, the final 3D output, this is what we're gonna make. And we can start with this profile from the side edge. If you can manage this profile, you extrude it in this direction as we did in previous activities, and then after we can manipulate all other things on the sketch. Now let's begin. To start with, we can start with the front view so that you can draw this, and this is your origin. From here we have to start. So go to new. And it is in inches. I'm going to choose the English template, standard inches, create, and start 2D sketch. So for this sketch, I prefer the vertical plane because if you draw this thing on the vertical plane, you can extrude in this direction and you can preserve its view. Now let's choose the XY plane, which is the vertical plane, and we can start with the front view. And here this is 0, 0. Let me zoom in so that you can see it clearly. This is 0, 0 at a distance. We're going to travel this way. And this is how much? 6 inch. And in this direction 1 inch. And then we have to return back. This distance is 6 minus 1, which is 5. So this will be like 6, 1, 5. And start with the line. Start from the origin, this distance, we know that this is 6, enter, zoom it down, and this distance is 1, should be 90 degree, and this distance is 5. So we reach there, and from here, we're going to move this way, so this distance will be 4 minus 1, which is 3. Now we're going to move, make sure it is 90 degree, 3, enter, and this direction it is 1, it is obvious, and return back and join. Now we managed to make this side profile as we discussed, and once we finish the extrude, we can proceed further. The extrude length is available here, it should be 4 inch in that direction. So if you want to extrude, we create this profile, we are moving this way. So this distance is available 4 inch. Now once you're done the side profile, click finish sketch. Now you can see this is the reason I chose the vertical plane. So align it properly, you can extrude it now. So click extrude and the distance that we want is 4. So as always, I would like to flip it so that you can control the sketch on this face. Then click OK, we are done with that. Click home. Now we finish the prime solid, and hereafter we have to make all other changes over the main solid. And the first change that we want is we have to create these holes. And all the information for that is available on the top view. And here we have 2 circles. The first circle with the diameter 2 and inner circle with the diameter 1.5. So before that, we have to locate, whenever you see a circle, locate its center in order to sketch it. So it is at a distance 2.5 here, and it is the distance 2, that is exactly half the way. So we can draw that with a line. So start with 2D sketch and choose this plane. This is the place that we want to make it. And as usual, when you make the second sketch, go to project geometry and project this plane, so that you can pick all the edges. Now choose the line and start from here. You can draw the lines this direction or this direction, or you can come over here. When it snap the center point, you can see it automatically snap. Just click, this is the center point. In this direction, how much we want? We want 2.5, which is also already coming, otherwise type it, just click. and that's it. We managed to find the center. So it is from here at a distance 2.5. You can see it from here. So this is how you can do easily in Inventor. Whenever you choose the line, it will automatically snap the center point. You can always proceed with this manner whenever you have this kind of situation. Now we got the center. You don't need to draw this line because we already got the point. And now this is 1.5 and 2 dia. I'm going to choose the circle. Pick this point 1.5, the first one. And one more circle, the diameter is 2, the second one. We are done with that. Now finish the sketch and we can draw this. I would like to show you one more thing. Return back to the sketch, and here this line that we created is not belongs to the sketch. This is in order to construct the center. If there is a construction line, you can always choose the line, right click, choose construction. If you do that, you can see it become dotted line, and when you pick the circle, it will not make any trouble. So once you use certain sketches in order to construct something else, you can select that one and go for the construction, or you can select it from here also. So finish the sketch. We're done with that. Here you can see this construction line will not interfere with the circle. That's the reason I converted that as construction. And now we have to extrude it. This distance, we know that it should be 0.35. You can extrude it. Here we have two extrude. The first one is the hole inside. So I'm going to choose hole, and through hole, I'm going to choose this. So this is a full hole that you can see it here. This is a full hole. And the second one is the outer portion. So I click apply and create new extrusion. So always click plus button to make multiple extrude. Now I can choose this area, and this distance should be 0.35. So now you can see it is coming, and click OK. So that's it. We managed to make the hole and that protruded solid as well. So we're done with this area. Now the remaining thing here, we have to make two holes. So first we will go and make this hole. And then on the bottom surface, we have something else. We do both. So the first thing, go for these holes, and it is at a distance 1 inch from this direction and 1 inch from this direction as well. So to do that, this is the surface that we need to select. So go to start 2D sketch, and this time I'm going to choose this surface, and it will align along with your screen, and click here to zoom everything well, and as usual project this plane so that you can construct the circles over there. And I'm going to choose the line this time, and this direction we want to move 1 inch and move down 1 inch as well. Now we got the center, and choose the line again. We're going to move 1 inch in this direction and 1 inch down here. That's it. Now we found those two centers. That is what we want, these two centers. Now there is two circle with the same diameter 0.5. So I'm going to choose the circle, and I can pick this point. The diameter is 0.5. Enter, and you can make another circle. The diameter is also 0.5. That's it. Now we are done with the sketch, and as usual, if you want, you can convert these two lines as construction. So come over here and choose construction, and we are done with that. Finish the sketch. Now we can choose the extrude, and this will be a cut, and it's a through hole, and select. So it will make a through hole cut. You can check this, everything fine, click OK. We are done with those. And the last thing that you need to make is these holes here. You can do these holes in a different manner. Maybe you can go here, and from the back side you can do the cut, or from the side edge you can make this small rectangle and you can make the cut. I'll use a different approach this time. I'm going to make this thing, this you can see it is 0.25, and this distance is 0.75. So go to Inventor and start 2D sketch, and this time I'm going to choose this plane. So choose this plane and project the entire surface there. I'm going to choose the rectangle. I can start from this corner. Let it be there. Another rectangle, start from this corner. Let it be there as well. Now, I have to make it this distance 0.25 and this width is 0.75. So choose the dimension. You can start and pick this side. This is 0.25. Enter. And this side is 0.75. It's easy to do with the rectangle. If it is a line, it will take a lot of time. So this is 0.75 and this one is 0.25. It's already there. So that's it. Once you finish that one, finish the sketch. Now you can easily choose this geometry to make the hole. So I'm going to choose extrude, cut through all. I'm going to choose this profile, the first one and the second one. Zoom in so that you can easily catch that. So now you can inspect this. On the back side we have the slot, as easy as that, and click OK and go back home. So we are done with the question. Here we have multiple extrude. First we created the major solid. Here you can find this is the major solid, and then we created the holes in the middle, and then we went for 2 holes on this direction, and lastly we created small rectangle on the side edge and we created the extrude. And that's it. And lastly, the color that we want, and we're gonna do this thing with the white color. So go to the color option on the top and W for white, and you will find white somewhere here. Yeah, it's white. Choose that one, and that's it. We are done with the activity. Save it, and this is activity 7. So that's the end of the activity. Keep watching the series. I will come up with activity 8. As always, thank you for watching.